Hey guys, what's going on? It's your buddy Piston Rods here. Today's video is going to be a review on the ASX Action Cam. I actually got this as a Christmas present because sometimes I need a backup camera, you know, because I run my GoPro like every single time I'm out my bike, no matter what. Contrary to popular belief, even though I am a moto vlogger, most of the time that I'm riding, I don't even talk. I just run the camera for instances where I capture something crazy. I can share it with you guys, or in the case that I get in an accident, that I have some legal protection if it was not my fault, and you know, if something should happen to me, there's a record of what actually happened. So it includes me even running like around the block, let's say, to the gas station or to the convenience store. I'm always running it. But everything you see here is filmed on the ASX Action Cam HD instead of my GoPro Hero 3 Plus Silver that I usually am running. And I just want to do a few different tests on it to see how that kind of runs. One thing, I apologize for the date watermark on the bottom corner. I really didn't know what I was doing that much with the camera. I had about, I don't know, maybe an hour to play around with it or so before I started to take it out and get some shots, really. I actually just found this really cool road by my place with a couple little twisties on it that's pretty abandoned. But when I went to go film this, it actually had been raining that morning, so the road was still kind of wet. So I really couldn't get that many cool shots in, but I wanted to give it a try just to see what this camera can actually capture. So what you actually get with it, I mean, it looks like your standard GoPro, really. It looks like standard GoPro clone. Comes with a waterproof case. It has Wi-Fi. I haven't tested that function yet on it. One of the really cool things is it's got an LCD screen on the back. The LCD screen does turn off after like a minute or so to save battery, but it's pretty cool. Battery's on the bottom, and so far it's lasted okay. I don't know. But this thing comes with a million different accessories. Like, look at all this crap that you get. Handlebar mount, head mount, lanyard, wall charger. That's cool because GoPro doesn't give you wall chargers. Tons of different mounting options, brackets, tripod mount, everything. Like 3 different tripod mounts for some reason. 3 sticky tape mounts, and it comes with a 16 gigabyte memory card as well. So that's actually pretty cool. Well, and an instruction manual as well. But it functions almost the same as a GoPro would. So if you're used to it, you can figure it out. If not, the instruction manual is there to actually go ahead and help you out. I used a number of accessories with this. Right here, you can ignore that little murder mattress. I just used that as a reference point in the road for where I was going to set up my camera. And that is one of the tripod mounts. It's almost like a naked frame. But something that's kind of weird about it is that it doesn't screw in all the way on the bottom. It's always kind of loose. I don't know. It just seems like it didn't thread the hole deep enough. I guess that's what I can say. You will find that I do have audio running in this video, but I've turned the gain way down because the audio is atrocious. It's really, really bad. Which I guess is kind of expected because the GoPro is not good for capturing audio either unless you have an external microphone, which is one of the things about this camera is that it does not have an external microphone. To me, it could be kind of a deal breaker for motovlogging. Maybe you can mod it. It seems very similar to the SJ4000 or whatever, and I saw Squid with Gear. You guys should check him out. He did a video on how he modded his to accept external audio, but so far it doesn't. So really, for me, the purpose of this, again, was to have a backup camera, you know, just have it running whenever I go out. If I don't bring my GoPro, if I don't feel like doing a I don't know, a moto vlog that day, which most of the time, like I was saying, I don't. Or I could just have this additional mounting features and have different angles for you guys, like a handlebar mount if you guys want to see me for some odd reason, or see a tail mount like I have right here that I'm capturing video on. It's a tail mount that's on there with a J-hook. I can do that. So I think this camera is really good at that purpose. I mean, the video quality is a little bit more saturated than the GoPros are. Everything's like a lot more colorful. Seems a little bit more artificial. And the video quality, it kind of tears a little bit. It's weird. It's like If you've ever put up a YouTube video and it says, this video is shaky, do you want to make it smooth or do you want to stabilize it? That's kind of what it does sometimes, and you can sort of catch it on the bottom end of some of the vertical axes of the camera. I don't know why it does it, it just does. It's weird. But other than that, it's pretty steady. The vertical gain is, I don't think it's as high as a GoPro. Like, I'm pretty sure the GoPro is a 170 degree lens. This is also a 170 degree lens. But when I mount it on my helmet, it captures more of the tank than it does the road. And I have it set in the same position as it would GoPro. It's just that for whatever reason, the vertical gain just isn't that high. And I don't know why. But so far it's been alright. I think it's a good, again, action cam for someone that's just going to be recording stuff. If you're going to use a dash cam, if you're doing whatever and you don't feel like commentating over stuff, yeah, it's perfectly fine. I mean, motovlogging is a very rare niche where you're actually using the audio from your recording from the GoPro. But these are the shots, guys. This costs $100 from what my research actually was. So that's considerably less than a GoPro. And oh, to give you the specs, I'm sorry if you guys watched so far, 1080p by 30 is the maximum resolution and frames per second that it runs. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Just one other option for you guys to look out there for a backup camera. So until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.